Hello world, hello viewers, fans, haters, trolls. What's up, y'all? Just a quick little update on what's going on in my life, in case you all give a shit. Some of you do, some of you don't. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna be going to see Tool. Tool is my favorite band of all time. We're going to see them in Fairfax, Virginia. First show of their new tour in a very long time. Definitely looking forward to that. Going with all my good friends too, man. So definitely happy about going to see Tool. That's my favorite band of all time. They've helped shape my consciousness. They've helped shape my creative output in life, and Tool is easily my favorite band of all time. And I'm sure that some people watching probably concur. Also, want to give a not a shout out, but just say how fucked up it is that I think last night in Manchester, England, somebody blew themselves up as people were leaving an Ariana Grande concert, I believe. So the fact that I'm going to a show tomorrow night and this just happened makes me a little bit, I don't want to say like worried, but borderline excited. Some shit might go down, but I just want to give, I don't know, just give my heart to the people who had to go through that in Manchester, and I can't imagine how terrifying that must be for people to have to go through. I'm really sorry that shit happened, and I hope it wasn't a terrorist attack. I'm assuming it was. Like, was it radical Islam? Most likely. Oh yeah, but the Muslims are cool. Yeah, they're cool. Let them in, guys. Let them in. They're blowing shit up. Let them in. It's all good. I know it's not all Muslims, but people are sitting there like playing this game like they have nothing to do with it. So, anyways, that's not what this video is about. And also, just real quick before I get into the video, I am going to Ohio this weekend to work for a couple of weeks with a couple of friends of mine that have been following my channel for a long time now, and whom I've actually met personally in Phnom Penh, who actually live in Ohio. But I just want to give a shout out to a lady named Christy and a gentleman named Britton. I appreciate you guys letting me come out to your farm, making some money, experiencing new things in life, getting to know new people, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And I am going to take that money that I make out there and put it towards my travel cost. Because I know a lot of people, they might have their reservations about donating to my cause because there's a rumor going around that I owe somebody money and that I steal money and blah, 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 blah. You know what, guys? That's fine. Think what the fuck you want. I will travel again, and I will make badass videos. And I know what I fucked up on in Cambodia. I know what I fucked up on in Cambodia. And actually, I'm going to talk about this in the video here. What fucked me up in Cambodia was getting addicted to drugs, and I fully admit that shit. I have zero shame. I have no shame. I don't take myself that seriously. I'm a fucking person. I got hooked on drugs real bad. It fucked up my life. It temporarily fucked up my mother's life, and that was the lead to my demise in Cambodia. And I feel like if I never got addicted to hard drugs like that, I probably would still be living in Cambodia right now. Probably, but I'm not. I'm back here in the States, and I'm plotting my next move. Whether you guys like it or not, I will do some awesome shit in my life. Fuck you guys. Anyways, fuck you guys. What am I, Korean now? Fuckaroo! Alright, anyways, I digress. Got an email from a gentleman named Kane Maysmith. Hi, No Joke. I'm interested to know, having lived in Cambodia myself, now here in PP, what's it like returning to a nanny state such as the U.S. after having lived for 2 years in Cambodia? It's fucking weird, dude. Do you find you get strange looks when you talk about drug taking and ladyboys, which we both know is almost the norm in Phnom Penh? Well, I wouldn't say drug taking and ladyboys is the norm in Phnom Penh. I think that's a bit of a stretch there, buddy. It's definitely prevalent, but to say it's the norm is it's not, dude. But for fucking freaks like me, maybe it was. And as far as the lady boys go, that was such a small sliver of my 2 years in Cambodia. The whole lady boy experience / transgender experience. That was such a small sliver of my 2 years there, and so many people like to make it seem like that's all I did in Cambodia was like do drugs and have gay sex and cause trouble or whatever. You guys are so funny, dude. I fear that my life is so different here, I don't think I could ever return to Western Europe, he says. So, okay, so you're a European gentleman. Or if I do, I'm not sure I would be brave enough to broadcast my exploits the way you do for fear of disrupting what others may deem socially. Oh, I see what you say. For fear of disrupting what others deem socially acceptable. Okay, so basically, this guy Kane wouldn't dare to ever speak on some of the taboo, I guess, things he's got involved with, in fear of being judged by people. Now, you guys know old No Joke over here since day one, since I started this channel. You guys know I don't give a motherfucking fuck what you bitches think about me, man. If I gave a fuck what you guys thought, I'd have stopped making videos a week after I put out my first one 2 years ago. Okay, I mean, I don't give a fuck, man. And sometimes the comments, the haters, blah blah blah, like sometimes it does get to me, but then like 20 seconds later, I have to remember that number one, they're just talking shit. They don't even know what they're talking about. Number two, I use that negative energy to push myself forward. I take it as a test. It's a fucking obstacle to get what you want. Everybody who's done anything notable, whether it's a politician or a musician or an actor or an artist or anything like that, a social activist, they all have haters. Everybody. Even some of the most successful people in the world who do a lot of great things, there's a lot of people that they want to spread rumors, they want to talk shit about them. So, whatever. The dude's asking me, when I talk about drug taking and ladyboys, do I fear that I'm going to be negatively judged? No, I don't. Because the way I see it is, let's just say, for example, I'm here in small town Virginia. It is definitely a conservative area, 100% a conservative area. It's definitely a right wing, mostly Trump supporters. Not that I have a problem with Donald Trump supporters. I personally don't think the dude deserves to be ridiculed the way he does. Motherfucker's only been on. I digress. I just feel like if people are gonna judge me for what I've done in my life, then they're not worth knowing that I'm actually glad to know that you don't like me. I'm glad to know that you think that the fact that I used to be a drug addict is such a bad thing that it basically says it's okay to not know me, it's okay to hate on me. As far as the transgender / ladyboy experiences, I mean, I'm fucking happy I did that. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm not normal. I'm not a regular guy. I mean, like I say, like I am on in some ways, but in terms of broadcasting my exploits, as Mr. Maysmith said, I think it does a couple things. I think that it shows other people that there's other people out there that have done taboo shit, like get into drugs, have sex with prostitutes. Even though I've only had sex with one prostitute one time, I don't know, like I don't walk around here talking about some of the shit I've done. I have some friends here that I've talked about it with, and some of them wouldn't want to hang out with me again if they knew about it. But those are the type of people I don't care to hang out with anyway. My best friend of all time, I talk to him about it. I talk to my other friends about it here. My family all knows about it. We all joke about my past drug use. We all joke about the fact that I'm gay, that I like to fuck dudes, that I like to fuck transgender women, and that I'm not the biggest fan of pussy. Like, I think the fact that I am open about it and that I don't give a fuck actually makes my life better because I have the power now. I have the power. You guys can't fuck with me because I already put it out there. What are you going to say? What are you guys going to say about me? Oh, you're just going to repeat stuff that I already said about myself? Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. So if you're somebody who's traveling abroad and you want to do these things, like you want to experiment with drugs or sex or do things that a lot of people would never fucking share with anybody, I think that makes you a cool person. Because even though that some of these people negatively judge me for some of the things that I admit to doing, they deep down just wish that they had the balls to talk about some of the shit that they've done, some of the cringe-worthy experiences that they've had. And that's, at the end of the day, love me or hate me, you guys watch my channel for my honesty. You guys watch my channel for my realness. Whether you say it's because you like to make fun of me or because you want to see me fail, which I'm not going to. You guys watch me because you fucking respect my honesty and my realness, whether you want to admit it or not. And I know I'm going to get a zillion negative comments in this video. That's fine. A bunch of rumors saying that I'm a thief, saying that I'm a degenerate loser, saying that I'm a fucking sexual deviant, a drug addict, and that I'm destined to a life of failure. Again, I take that as inspiration. I take that as people are so butthurt that they see somebody putting themselves out there and taking risk and taking gambles in life, and they would never have the fucking balls to do it themselves, but they're living vicariously through me. But rather than just saying, hey man, even though I think what you're doing is a little silly, I still like you and respect you for putting yourself out there. No, they're gonna leave mean comments. They're gonna spread rumors about me, so people stop donating to my travel funds. And I mean, I know what's going on. And with or without my viewers' help, I will travel again. It's a fact. I'm going to do it. It might take me a little longer than I would like it to, but I'm going to travel again, and I'm going to fucking whoop some ass in terms of my experiences there, man. Like going to Cambodia, I did make some mistakes, man. There's no denying it. Like I said, the biggest mistake that I did was started putting drugs in my mouth and swallowing the pills. And I could sit there and say, oh, it's because I broke my hand. Oh, it's because I, whatever. I mean, I felt isolated. I felt like nobody liked me, so I started taking drugs. I mean, I could say anything, dude. The fact of the matter is, I fucked up. I fucked up. I admit it. You guys can't fuck with me. I already admitted it. I fucked my life up with drugs. If my mother was not in Cambodia at the time, there is a very high chance, very high likelihood that I would have either OD'd, overdosed on drugs and died, or I would have simply committed suicide, or I would have killed somebody else and gone to jail or gotten deported. It just would have been bad. So yeah, I am glad that my mommy was there to save me. It's fine, man. I have no shame. I have no shame because I'm just a man, but I'm a man with a unique attitude in the sense that I don't give a fuck what you guys think. I'm putting it out there for you guys to make fun of. I'm putting it out there for you guys to be inspired by. I'm putting it out there for you all to learn from, all right? Doing drugs and getting hooked on heroin and fucking benzos and OxyContin and opium, that does not have a happy ending to it, all right? That was the beginning of the end for me in Cambodia, all right? Hands down, I fucking admit it. So when I travel again, which I will, and I will be successful. It's just a fact. I'm going to. I know what mistakes to not make again. Socially, I made a lot of mistakes socially in Cambodia. I made a lot of mistakes financially. I made a lot of mistakes in terms of, getting hooked on drugs and maybe letting things bother me that I shouldn't let bother me. I made a mistake by being friends with a self-proclaimed shaman who was only my friend conditionally. He was only my friend to try to have sex with me, and I was friends with that dude for so long. That was a fucking mistake. By the way, just a tip, guys, if you do move abroad, don't get an apartment with people who base their life decisions on tarot cards and astrology. That's probably not going to work out. Didn't work out for me too well, I can say that. So Mr. Maysmith, I mean, I appreciate the email, dude, but I'm actually working on a book right now where I talk about my time in Cambodia. And if you guys think for 1 second that you can sum up my 2 years in Cambodia by getting addicted to drugs and fucking a ladyboy prostitute, like if you really think that that's all I did, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use that as motivation to write this book. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for my own pleasure, and I know some people are going to buy it, and I know it's going to be good. So anyways, guys, that's all I have to say in the video. The message here that I'm trying to convey is even though it's not easy to do, even though it's not easy, man, stop giving a fuck what other people think about you. If you had an experience and you share it with somebody and they don't want to be your friend anymore because of it, or they want to talk shit, then they weren't meant to be your friend anyways. It's simple as that. And truth be told, guys, I don't have a lot of friends. You know why? Because a lot of people do judge me for some of the shit I've done and say and the way I think. Man, fuck them. I don't care. I'm fine with that. You know, and I'm living my life. And a lot of people don't like it, but yet you guys still keep following me, man. So that's fine. I'm still gonna keep putting out videos and doing my thing. So again, everybody, do you, boo-boo. Do your thing. Stop giving a fuck what other people think of you. I know it's easier said than done, but I'm telling you, your life will be a lot more. You're just gonna have a sense of relief. You're gonna have a sense of relief when you're just like, I don't care what these people think. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, guys, okay? That's all I gotta say. If you guys want to hit me up, it's nojokestriking@gmail.com. Bitches, I'd appreciate if you guys send me some cool video topics. If you guys do care to donate to my future travel cost, if you're cool with it, the link is in the description box below for my GoFundMe campaign. I also put out a book quite a while ago, before I ever got hooked on drugs ever. I put out a book, How to Stop Being a Bitch, Quit Your Lame Ass Job and Move to Cambodia. It's on Amazon.com right now for $2.99. I talk about how I moved to Cambodia with just a couple $1,000s, how I got a job, scams to avoid, where to go, where not to go, cost comparisons, all that type of shit. And I talk about how to basically make your transition to living in Phnom Penh as easy as possible, at least in my mind. So if you guys are interested in that, just a couple bucks, check it out. Link in the description box below. Again, I just want to say to all my haters and trolls, I love you guys. I love the negative comments. Keep them coming. I fucking love it. It's only motivation for me to prove you guys wrong and to live my life the way I want to, whilst not giving a fuck what you think. Peace.